Thistle losing to Wraith Rovers by 3-1 a couple of weeks ago. Celtic losing in the league to Rangers by 2-0 last week. Well, there's a marked difference in the positions in the league though, with Celtic having 13 points and Thistle only 7. And that reflects the number of victories Celtic have enjoyed. 4 against Wraith Rovers, against Partick 1. And Thistle have had 4 draws. Greg Watson in a sweeper roll. That own goal on Wednesday night, which gave Kilmarnock a point. So at the start of the match, a tactical battle. Murdo MacLeod, the Thistle manager, back to Celtic Park for the first time in a Premier League match as a manager. There he is, he's substitute this afternoon. And he will have set his stall out, I'm sure, based on caution. So the Celtic side coming down in terms of age. Youthful fullbacks here, McNamara and McQuilkin, only 21. Donnelly and McLaughlin on the flanks in midfield, also very young. Donnelly 20 and McLaughlin is 21. So a new Celtic team emerging. Here's McNamara. With a great welcome from the Celtic supporters. His name was mentioned at the start. Tom dropping deep. Van Hooijdonk through the middle. Donnelly's ahead. Here's McNamara again. Trying to take on Ian Cameron. The ball's holding up there. It's a fine deep cross. Van Hooijdonk is there. The chance is on for the opening goal, and it's wasted by Brian McLaughlin. Well, it was great play by McNamara in the first place. And McLaughlin, who overcame his goal drought with 2 against Hearts, had a great chance again. Beautiful cross this by McNamara. Van Hooijdonk spotted McLaughlin, only that straight down to him. Now this was a superb opportunity. Here's Dinny. Now Smith. McDonald's return pass, good play from Thistle. And Brian McLaughlin working hard defensively there. Thistle behind the corner. Some good confident play there on the right hand side by Tom Smith. Helped on there to the injury area by McWilliams. That could have been troublesome for Celtic. Well, that was fortunate too for Celtic. Some indecision in defence. Marshall sends it long this time with a little bit of encouragement there for Partick Thistle. That attack certainly troubled Celtic. Collins trying to find space to get on the ball. Very carefully marked. Good play again from McNamara. Options ahead. Tom through the middle of the right. And Hooijdonk making a cross run. There he goes. Well matched by Greg Watson. Good defending by Watson. This is Tom. Again, space on the left. Collins now with McQuilkin outside him. Another bad effort there by Collins. Wales has scored for Celtic. He scored 3 goals very early on in the season. And this was struck sweetly, but wide of a target. A strong play by Welsh. Not prepared to be messed about, the Thistle centre-back. McNamara. This is Van Hooijdonk. Leaving it to Donnelly. Good efforts! And almost surprised Nicky Walker. Very good left foot shot that by Donnelly. And he had the confidence to dig over here from Pierre Van Hooijdonk. Go inside, and the snapshot almost caught Nicky Walker out. Brian McLaughlin. Tom in that roving commission, popping up on the left this time. Boyd comes driving forward from central defence. McNamara again makes a good run in the right back position. The angle cross, a good one! Well, and there's Tom applauding the quality of delivery from Jackie McNamara. That was perhaps the best chance of the match so far. Although it certainly was awkward for Tom as the ball arrived. A good running from McNamara to take Tom Boyd's pass in the first instance. You see him looking up there, picking his spot for the cross. As it landed, it was almost on the half volley for Tom. Very difficult indeed. A little bit of restlessness in the Celtic supporters' ranks. Watson's clearance. That's good play from McLaughlin in tight position. One man too many though. McQuilkin looking for Grant. It's cut off well by Cameron. The break is on now with Turner. That's for McDonald to chase. A very good opportunity here for Thistle. Cameron's free in the right. Here's McDonald. The best chance of the match so far. Spun by Rod McDonald. Well, the 29th minute of the game, and an opportunity which Thistle may well live to regret. It was brilliantly set up by Tommy Turner, and he came inside John Hughes. The goal was gaping. He couldn't find the target. And a lesson there, without any doubt, for young Jamie McQuilkin. A bit of carelessness in a cross-field pass, and that's what set up that counter-attack. Into Tom, a great chance here. And losing his footing at just the wrong moment. Good covering play by Milne and Donnelly though. That's Grant. Collins picks it out of that tight area. Here's Andreas Tom with a chance. Two excellent chances inside a minute for Andreas Tom. He couldn't take advantage of either. On the first occasion, he lost his footing in the vital moment. But on the second one, he couldn't be accurate enough for the pass. Collins does well here to bring this clear. He had no business getting the ball in lots of ways, but he managed to do so. And the pass found Tom breaking into the box. It's a very good chance by his standards. Here's Turner, rolling into Hughes. Collins to Tom. Van Hooijdonk over on the far side. He could be hit now by Tom. Preferred the more secure pass to Collins. McLaughlin, careless with the layoff, and now Celtic are exposed. There's so many men forward as Dinny breaks. McWilliams to the right, McDonald on the left. That's for McDonald, and this time the save is made by Marshall. Superb play by Partick Thistle on the counter-attack. One simple error made by Brian McLaughlin at the edge of the Thistle box, and Marshall to pull off an excellent save. Here's Turner again, McDonald is through. Well, the two best chances of the first half, no question about that, falling to Rod McDonald. And on neither occasion could he cash in. Back with McQuilkin. Looking for a telling delivery here in the second minute of stoppage time in the first half. Peter Grant trying to control that. Won by Milne. Boyd did well against McDonald. Headed away by Dinny. Grant looking for Boyd again. Van Hooijdonk. Big man trying to turn at the edge of the area. Crowded out in the end by Thistle players. Here's Rod McDonald. Wanted too long in possession there. A hectic piece of play just outside the Thistle box. Bringing the first half to an end. The Celtic supporters not happy, and it could have been a lot worse for Celtic had Rod McDonald not passed up the two best chances of the first half, which was dominated territorially by Celtic. But Rod McDonald had a wonderful chance, 1-on-1 the keeper in 29 minutes, and then another chance which was saved brilliantly by Gordon Marshall. And that's what keeps Celtic on level terms. It really has been a remarkable opening 45 minutes. It's Celtic 0, Partick Thistle 0. Well, a fly in the wall in each dressing room would have been a lot of entertainment, I'm sure. Celtic having had so much possession and yet carving out so few chances. A pattern which has evolved in certain games this season. And on the other hand, Thistle setting their stall out to contain and counter-attack, and they've passed up the best two chances of the match so far. Rod McDonald over there was the culprit on each occasion, although when I say culprit, I mean in the kindest fashion, looking extremely well both times to be in the correct position. So the referee getting help from far side linesman there to sort that out and give a throw to Thistle. But Partick Thistle battled very hard in the middle of the field. Turner and Craig against Grant and Collins. There were spaces on the flanks which the fullbacks McNamara and McQuilkin were able to exploit from time to time, but the final delivery not telling enough to break down this resolute Thistle defence. Jamie McQuilkin earns a corner kick. Alan Dinny was the defender involved. So, another opportunity here. John Hughes arrives in the penalty box. Van Hooijdonk hovering at the edge of the area to make a run for this. Nicky Walker making a good catch, took a bump in the head from Hughes. Well, there's Murdo McLeod on the left, Tommy Bunns on the right. Former Celtic players of renown in their playing careers. And Murdo McLeod still in his playing career. On the bench, may come on before the end. Better play from Celtic in the build-up. Here's McNamara. Now Tom. Collins. Donnelly. It's a good ball in. There's no one coming in at the far post there. Well, flicked it in beautifully with the left foot there by Simon Donnelly, begging for someone to be attacking the ball in that area. Long, patient build-up this from Celtic. Collins working it wide for Donnelly. Too far out for Walker. McLaughlin looking for Collins. That's well read by Watson once again. Cameron tackled strongly by Grant. Here's Collins. Now Tom. Space on the far side for Donnelly. And very good work by Milne. Quick in the recovery, fine tackle, turning it away for the corner. Former Hibs man, doing well there, number 3. McLaughlin looking it in there, there's Hughes, it's off the post. The closest yet for Celtic. That almost seemed to happen in slow motion there. The ball was hanging. Hughes stayed underneath it strongly. It's Hughes again. Queuing up there for Celtic. Donnelly sends it over. Holds his head there, a disappointment. But it could have been the opener there so easily from John Hughes. He's already broken his duck for Celtic, ironically against his old club, Falkirk. Using Walker. Hughes with the header. That's well won by Donnelly. Also Van Hooijdonk. McNamara supporting in the overlap. Watson taking no chances again. Laughlin's corner, a good one, up goes Hughes again! And a great save there by Walker from Tom. Good anticipation shown there by the keeper. But once again, John Hughes posing a problem for the Thistle defence. Tom trying to turn that into the corner. Very tight indeed, they've come out of that corner though. Here's McNamara again. Van Hooijdonk, back to Collins. Tried to pass that in at the corner. And McLaughlin, and now Tom. Pass to Grant. Donnelly. Now Van Hooijdonk. That's it! The goal's been coming. 59 minutes of the match on, and that spell of Walker had no chance at all with the power of the shot. For Van Hooijdonk, goal number 4 of the season. Now space for Tom to exploit. Van Hooijdonk racing into the area, delivered early for him. Welsh was in the way, showing too much of that to Donnelly. Free kick's been given. Simon Donnelly really has been very effective indeed, picking up scraps on defenders around that penalty box. So a great chance here for Celtic from the free kick. Tom is there, Collins is there, and Van Hooijdonk. Van Hooijdonk likes to take these. Well, hitting the wall with some regularity these days. McNamara going straight into Milne. Collins wins it back from Turner. Breaks back for Andreas Tom again. Brought down by Albert Craig. A nasty one that by Craig. Referee Waddle intervenes. Tempers rising in the match. Thistle under the cosh for such long periods. Well, here's the tackle. Now that was a nasty one, all right. Then the boot was left in there. That's what upset Tom. Deadly again. John Collins with a special. Oh, that was beautifully taken by Collins. 67 minutes of the match gone. And Collins enjoyed that to the full. Van Hooijdonk stepped over the ball. Collins swelled it in the corner. Walker left helpless. Well, I wonder if Nicky Walker regrets his positioning a little bit here. The wall protecting one side of his goal. He hadn't enough cover on the other side. So Collins gets his 4th of the season also. McNamara available at right back again. Van Hooijdonk. Good running by McNamara. Chance entries for Celtic goal. Caught in two minds, I think. Allowing Milne to challenge. Finds its way across to McLaughlin. Just to retrieve the error with the first touch. Obstruction there by Smith and McLaughlin. A look of disbelief and innocence. Cutting no ice with referee Waddle. 30 years ago this month he started refereeing, Andrew Waddle was telling me. Hughes helping it on. There's Tom, and that's just wide. Reasonable chance that for a player of his quality. Doesn't feel quite so bad about it, I reckon, with a 2-goal cushion. John Hughes did well initially to get his head to this and help it on. And there was Tom telling Van Hooijdonk to leave that to him. Cameron. Turner forward. Played across there by McWilliams to Turner, who's taken down there by McQuilkin. It's a free kick to Thistle. Right at the edge of the area. So a chance for a late consolation goal here for Partick Thistle. Couldn't have any argument about this. Turner did well stepping away from McQuilkin. I think the cover was provided by Grant for McQuilkin, but wasn't sure about that. Here's a very good chance for Thistle. Could be Albert Craig, it could be Ian Cameron with a left foot, it could be McWilliams. They're all queuing up here for a shot at goal. Tom Smith takes it. It's deflected in. Well, not much reaction emotionally there from the Thistle players. They know it's much too late to make any difference. But Tom Smith has scored a goal that he'll remember. Right at the last minute. A free kick into the wall and deflected past Marshall. He had no chance at all. Well, there was Tom Smith, and it seemed to come off Collins charging the ball. Well, it makes the match very tight indeed, and Partick Thistle looking for injury time to be prolonged. They've had more than 2 minutes of that. Andy Walker couldn't control that ball. Headed on by McNamara, And the final whistle goes. Celtic have the 3 points, but they had their moments of grave concern throughout that game, especially in the first half when Rod McDonald passed up the best 2 chances, but in the second half, eventually, Björn Højdonk broke the deadlock, and then John Collins, with that magnificent free kick in 67 minutes, ended the match in a contest, despite Tom Smith's last-minute goal from the free kick deflected past Gordon Marshall. Celtic are the winners by 2-1.
If this particular club doesn't score early in the game, then you know the crowd can become frustrated, and they've had a lot of years of frustration and with great justification. But I feel that we've got to look at the picture now, and we can see today we've got four lads of 21 and under playing in our team and playing very well and playing patiently and showing a lot of sense in the way they play the game. And I think the rest of the players done that as well today. And we just kept saying to them, just keep passing it, and you know the opportunities will be there, provided we're positive in the last third of the pitch. And I think the patience paid off.
A couple of breaks though, you would agree, I think, in the first half when Rod McDonald had these 2 chances. Was that a worry to you?
Well, I worry in the fact that it's come through possession, giving the ball away silly, trying to get through the Partick Thistle defence at the centre of the pitch. And another one, James McCulkin played across the 18-yard box and they broke on us. And these are things that we've got to be very, very careful with, because you know you can't allow slack passes to punish you so severely. And I think that would have been great injustice if we'd come in goals down at half time after having played so well for the first half hour.
2 of the young men in your team were Jamie McQuilkin at left back and Jackie McNamara, who you bought in midweek. What was your feeling about their performances?
Well, I felt McNamara done very well for us in Wednesday night. I think today he went another stage again and looked at a very, very good player. McQuilkin had an exceptional game on Wednesday night against Falkirk, and I think he done smashing today. And I also thought Simon Donnelly was possibly the best player in the park. And Lee McLaughlin done a fine job for us, giving us good width and attacking down the left-hand side as well. So
one good signing in midweek in Jackie McNamara. What's the latest on any other signing that may be brewing, Billy McKillen in particular?
No, well, I think it's just the Celtic supporters in particular, because they're the ones closest to our heart. Billy McKinley we spoke to, made him what I consider to be an exceptional offer. But I don't think I would be justified in going to Dundee United, who are basically a first division club, and bringing a player from Dundee United and making him the highest paid player at Celtic Football Club. I just couldn't do it.
So is that deal dead as far as you're concerned?
Go on. But there's one or two others that we're hot in the trail of now.
No names to mention?
None at this stage, no.
Murdo, obviously a daunting task coming here with Thistle. Are you disappointed in the end?
Maybe after the first hour, I'm very disappointed. This is the way the results turned out to be. I think when you see the first 10 minutes of the second half, we've had the 2 best chances of the game, and at that point maybe Celtic weren't playing as well as they hoped to be playing. We had the good chances, didn't score them, and then within an hour Celtic scored.
Was it your plan to really suck them in and defend, play it tight and counter-attack?
Not so much the plan, Jock. No team will take the ball off Celtic. They pass it so well, so you've just got to be patient. Let them, because if you go and push them into deep in their own half, they'll just pass the ball by you. So we were comfortable with the squad we've got to go and sit, take the ball off them, and then when you've seen a couple of really good chances we had, I think the plan was working reasonably well.
The chances seem to come from Celtic mistakes in attack, you know, passes going wrong around your box. Was that something you expected to capitalise on?
Well, that was the point. I think when you're on the ball so often, it's going to eventually break down, and that's what happened in the Celtic case. They're going for the wee 1-2s round about the box. They're trying productive tactics. They're going for a wee 1-2s round about the box. But when our defenders are reading that, and then you've got a wee chance, but again, you've got to use it. You've got to get it into the midfield. He's got to pass it well to the forward player. It's not just a case of smashing up the park and sitting in again. You've got to go forward. You've got to try and produce something once you've got a hold of the ball.
Well, you mentioned 1 or 2 lapses there. You have been talking about new players. Is there anything in the pipeline at all in that squad?
Well, it's been very difficult, and it's proven to be very difficult. We've worked really hard, and I can assure all the Thistle fans we will be getting new players in here. But when it's no money available, it's swap deals, and people want to give out the usual fringe players for your own first team players. But we'll keep on working at it, and we will get new faces in.